I've divided this entire talk into multiple questions, and hopefully by the end of this talk, you would have some understanding of the different use cases from an analytics. What is it that companies are doing in terms of improving their analytics setup, as well as what are the different things that as an organization you can do to improve your overall analytics from a manufacturing setup perspective. So I will quickly go into the different areas. So the first part we will discuss is in terms of what is the baseline infrastructure that would be required. So here I would like to divide this question into two parts. So the first part would be the strategic, the strategy part. The second part would be the execution part. So if you really think about it from a strategy part, one would need to really define a proper analytics roadmap. So and an analytics roadmap, as you would all understand, is essentially moving from a more descriptive to a more prescriptive kind of an analytics. So it would essentially mean that you would start with giving very simple dashboards which the management or which the business leaders would want to see, which would give them, say, a health check of the entire setup. And then over a period of time, once the journey kind of takes off, then you would really want to give them a more information about what should they do, so to improve their overall setup. So the second part would be in terms of the user buy-in. So like I said, the end user buy-in is very critical. So those who would use the dashboards, you would need to give them constant training. They would need to have the proper change management in place. The governance will need to be in place. So it is essential that the users are very crystal clear in terms of what is that they require. So it is one thing that from an IT setup that we do a lot of analytics, but if the users are not very keen or if they don't want to use it, then the whole setup would essentially end up in a failure. So the user buy-in is very critical.